Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews and another comedy and drama night. Tonight, I will be reviewing Legally Blonde, released in 2001. Directed by Robert Luketic, from a script by Karen McCullough Lutz and Kristen Smith, based on the novel of the same name by Amanda Brown, starring Reese Witherspoon, Luke Wilson, Selma Blair, Matthew Davis, Victor Garber, Jennifer Coolidge, Holland Taylor, Ali Larter, Jessica Cauffiel, Alanna Ubach, Oz Perkins, Linda Cardellini, Meredith Scott Lynn, and Raquel Welch. Now, I had not seen this movie. I had seen clips of it, and I didn't know what to think. I had heard from friends of mine and everything that it was a really fun film. So I decided to check it out for the channel. And my friends were spot on. Legally Blonde is a really fun comedy film. And Reese Witherspoon is excellent as Elle Woods. She is the epitome of making a blonde character, but making her look and sound like the, typical dumb blonde character. But moments throughout this film, she shows how truly intelligent and smart she really is as a character. And I like that because it doesn't just portray her as just this ditzy goofball. She actually is a very intelligent and very credible female character. And Reese Witherspoon plays her so excellently throughout this film. I love the scene early in the film when it is the first moment where you see this, how smart she is. Because prior to this, she is portrayed as kind of that ditzy blonde character. And this cashier woman at the store that she's at, with her two friends, played by Jessica Cauffiel and Alanna Ubach, thinks that she's just this dumb blonde and she's going to be able to manipulate her and get her to spend a lot more on a certain dress that she's showing to her.
I want to look special.
There's nothing I love more than a dumb blonde with daddy's plastic.
And she comes over to her and I love her response.
Did you see this one? We just got it in yesterday.
And you didn't just get it in. I saw it in the June Vogue a year ago. So if you're trying to sell it to me for full price, you picked the wrong girl.
But not only that, but once she is heartbroken by her love of her life, Warren Huntington III, as played by Matthew Davis, she decides the best way to get him back is to go into Harvard and prove to him that she can be a law student just like him. And she does it. She commits herself to this and makes it into law school. And two other characters that we were introduced to later on, whenever she makes it to law school, are Luke Wilson and Selma Blair as Emmett Richmond and Vivian Kensington. Now, Luke Wilson, from the get-go, you like his character. He is portrayed as very likable in his introduction. Selma Blair is, introduced as the big antagonistic character against Reese Witherspoon's Elle in here, as she is the new love interest to Warner. And the chemistry between Reese and Selma is really good. They work well off of each other, whether they are being antagonistic or whether they were finally becoming friends, which is what happens later in the film. And I was glad to see that happen, because I would have hated to have seen them remain antagonistic all the way through the film. One issue that I do have with the film, and I don't think it needed to go there, is with Victor Garber's character of Professor Aaron Callahan. Now, I liked his character. He's a very likable professor as he's introduced, and he looks like he's the kind of a character that's going to take Elle under his wing and is going to help her to become the best legal representative that she can become. And then they have that moment where he calls her to his office, and he tries to get sexual with her. And that really hurt that character for me. I mean, I don't think that was necessary to do that with him. But what are you going to do? I mean, so that was an unfortunate thing that I just didn't really like about the film. But I do love the character that we were introduced to about midway through with Jennifer Coolidge's character of Paulette. Now, as I already said on my American Pie review, I like Jennifer Coolidge. I mean, I really do. She's got that MILF hotness factor to her. And in this, she's not playing kind of against that. She's not trying to be that like she was in American Pie. And she's very, very likable and becomes almost like this mother figure to Elle and Heron. And it's just great. The scenes that they are in, they have really great chemistry together. And I also like Ali Larter's character of Brooke Taylor Wyndham. She is, she's again another character that is, portrayed as, they're showing her as this blonde, and she's, thought of as this, this dumb blonde. And she completely shows against it and shows that she's a very intelligent woman, just like with Elle. And I like that, Another character that I really liked in this was Meredith Scott Lynn's Enid Wexler. She is the lesbian girl in this group, and there's one moment where she tries to get really nasty with Elle, and Elle retorts with this aimed toward Selma Blair's Vivian.
Oh, is that before you voted against me and then called me a dyke behind my back?
I don't use that word. You must have heard it from Vivian.
That was such a classic retort. And it just showed how really intelligent and swift on her feet that Reese Witherspoon's character was. She's not some, ditzy, dumb blonde that, is just completely clueless. She's really got it, going on. Raquel Welch has a couple of short sequences in here, and it was great seeing her in here. And she was still very attractive at this point, even. And hell, I don't think she ever got lost her appeal, sex appeal. But yeah, she was fine in here in her little small sort of a cameo role in here. One character that I love, the actress Linda Cardellini. Her character, she's not the nicest of characters in here, but man, that poor girl, she had the most unfortunate perm I have ever seen. Man. But I guess it was,
Got a perm and came home.
Where you got in the shower?
She had to have that for the kind of the plot, but man, I just really felt bad for her. She's such a cute girl, and to just have this unfortunate hairstyle in this film, well. But overall, I am so glad that my friends, suggested this film to me. And, that's why I do the channel. I like to look at movies that I wouldn't have looked at normally. And you guys probably would have never expected me to do on this channel. So, but my final review of Legally Blonde from 2001, I am going to give this film a 9.8 out of 10. The only thing that keeps this movie from being a 10 out of 10 is what they did to Victor Garber's character, because I really liked that character and I hated to see what they did to him. I thought it was a cop-out to take that character in that direction. I didn't think it was necessary. But what do you guys think of Legally Blonde? Do you agree with my review? Do you disagree? Let me know in those comments down below. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell icon so you can be notified about future videos just like this one. And while you're by the subscribe button, click that join button and become a Dark Knight fan. As a Dark Knight Fan Plus member, you have access to an area on the channel right now where you can request a movie, TV series, or ranking video of your choosing. And when that video goes live, it will go up for all Plus members to view prior to it going up for all other subscribers on the channel. So if you want to get interactive, now is your chance. Well, that's the end of another comedy and drama night. If you missed last week's comedy and drama night, check out the link above. Or if you missed any of the videos during comedy and drama night, check out this playlist and get caught up on anything you've missed.